Assalamu alaikum. Today is the 8th lecture. It's all about continuity and remaining question of exercise 1.3. Okay. Now exercise 1.3. First of all, I think in lecture number 6, I instructed you that learn all the theorems. So this is the theorem, and we can drive the theorem as well, but in the last. Okay. This it will be drive. Okay. Limit n tends to infinity 1 plus 1 upon n raised to the power n is equal to e. This is the theorem, and how we can apply? If 1 upon n means the denominator and the power, it should be same. It should be same. Okay. Now look at this. Question number 4. Express each limits in terms of e. Question number 1. In terms of e means that limit n tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 upon n, 2n raised to the power 2n. Okay, so how we can solve? Limit n tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 upon n raised to the power whole 2n. Can I write like this? Limit n tends to infinity, 1 plus 1 upon n whole power n, and the whole power is 2. Can I write like this? Because n to the 2n, n to the 2n, like this. Okay. Now we can apply the formula, because this n and this n, it should be same. If it is x, so it will be the x is same. Okay. So 1 plus 1 upon n whole power n is equal to what? It will be equal to e. So this whole equal to e, and power is same too, so e square or e2 is the answer. Now sixth part. 1 plus 2x square whole power 1 upon x square. Okay. Now remember again, if the concept of the 2x square, so it means that it should be 2x square is as well. Okay. Now look at this. Limit x tends to infinity to 0. It is not infinity. Okay. Limit x tends to 0. 1 plus x raised to the power 1 upon x is equal to e. This is the theorem. Okay. 1 plus 2x square 1 upon x square. Okay. So it means that if here is 2x square, so it means that either be 2x square होना चाहिए. ठीक है. So for this, I'm multiplying and divide 2 and 2. So 2 on the 2, we can say 2 and 2x square. Okay. So limit x tends to 0. 1 plus 2x square 1 upon 2x square, and this 2 is here. ये वाला जो 2 है, ये वाला ये यहाँ आ गया, and 2x square यहाँ आ गया. अब now look at this. देखो सेम बन रहा है. 2x square अगर x है तो x है, तो e के बराबर होगा. ठीक है. सो e कंप्लीट बराबर होगा e के, तो e square is the answer. Now 9 part. Limit x tends to 0. Okay. X upon 1 plus x raised to the power x. This is the 9 part. So limit x tends to 0. 1 plus x upon x, 1 upon x. What I did? Yes, right. I just reciprocal the numerator denominator and denominator numerator, then power should be reciprocal as well. So 1 upon x. Okay. And 1 upon x, I can write x raised to the power minus 1. 1 upon x, I can write x raised to the power minus 1, and I can write x is same and minus 1 को मैंने whole power बना दिया. ठीक है. 1 plus x upon x, x is same and minus 1 is outside from the bracket. And now I'm just breaking the LCM. 1 upon x plus 1, because I want to make this 1 upon x plus 1. Yeah, 1 plus 1 upon x, both are same, because we can apply the commutative property with respect to addition. Okay. So 1 upon x plus 1 raised to the power x minus 1. Okay, I can write 1 plus 1 upon x raised to the power x minus 1. So this whole will be equal to e. So e raised to the power minus 1. and e raised to the power minus 1 is 1 upon e. This is the answer of 9 part. Now again the same concept. First of all, please look at this. E raised to the power minus infinity is 0, 1 upon 0 is infinity, and e raised to the power 0 is 1. Okay, remember these phenomena. Okay, now x is less than 0, we have to find it, this quotient part 10. So e 1 upon x minus 1, e 1 upon x plus 1. Okay, what I am taking common? I am taking common e raised to the power 1 upon x forcefully. I am taking common e raised to the power 1 upon x. In first year we took in binomial theorem chapter. Okay, याद आ रहा है कुछ? So e raised to the power 1 upon x, 1 minus 1 upon e raised to the power x, and same as e raised to the power 1 upon x is I'm taking common. Okay, so 1 plus e raised to the power of 1 upon e raised to the power 1 upon e raised to the power x. But what I did, I just take the I just change the sign of the power. So e 1 upon x था, 1 upon e x था, तो ये e raised to the power minus 1 upon x कर दिया. ठीक है, ये ठीक हो गया. Okay, now it can be cancelled. Only what is remaining? 1 minus e raised to the power minus 1 upon x, 1 plus e minus 1 upon x. This can be remaining. Okay, now limit by the theorem that limit इस पे भी लगेगी, इस टर्म पे भी लगेगी, इस टर्म पे भी लगेगी. ओके, तो 1 पे भी लगेगी और इस पे भी लगेगी. 1 पे लगेगी, 1 कांस्टेंट पे लिमिट कोई लगेगी नहीं, तो 1 एज इट इज आ गया. लिमिट इस पे आ गई एंड लिमिट इस पे आ गई, like this. Okay, now I am applying limit. 1 minus 1 x tends to 0, so minus 1 upon 0 is infinity, and e raised to the power minus infinity is 0, so 1 minus 0 is remaining, and 1 plus 0 is 1, so 1 upon 1 is equal to 1. So the whole answer of 10 part is 1, means limit x tends to infinity, e raised to the power 1 upon x minus 1 upon e raised to the power 1 upon x plus 1 is equal to 1. This is the answer. Now, before I'm starting new exercise 1.4, I want to disclose the new concept. This is continuity, and for the continuity, first of all we have to consider that function is continuous or discontinuous. Okay, so in defining, and this definition is written in your book as well, that limit x tends to 0 f of x, we restricted x to an open interval containing, that is we studied containing c, means any number. Okay, that is we studied the behavior of f on both sides of any particular number c. However, in some cases it is necessary to investigate one-sided limit, that is the left hand limit and the right hand limit. Okay, so the left hand limit हमारे पास क्या होती है, यानी कि माइनस से जो है ना चलती हुई है इधर से. फॉर एग्जांपल ये एक रियल नंबर लाइन है, ये 0 है, माइनस से जो चलती आएगी वो लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट, और राइट हैंड लिमिट से जो चलती आएगी वो पॉजिटिव होगी. ठीक है, सो लिमिट x टेंड्स टू c माइनस f of x is equal to L is read as the limit of f of x is equal to L as x approaches c from the left, because left hand limit, and x sufficiently close to c but less than c, the value of f of x can be made as close as we please to L. Okay, the right hand limit is same as in the left hand limit, and if left hand limit and right hand limit is equal, then function is continuous, and we can read further. Okay, now this is the criteria of existence of a limit of function not, that limit x tends to c f of x is equal to L if and only अगर उसके लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट और राइट हैंड लिमिट जो है ना अगर बराबर हो, लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट भी हो राइट हैंड लिमिट भी हो. ओके, एंड फॉर द कंटिन्यूटी ऑफ अ फंक्शन एट नंबर, continuous function, what is continuous function? A function f is said to be continuous at c if and only if the following three condition hold. क्या है, f of c is defined, मतलब c पे वो डिफाइन हो फंक्शन, कोई भी नंबर पे डिफाइन हो फंक्शन. ठीक है, एंड जो एफ ऑफ सी है आपके पास वो एग्जिस्ट करती हो, और जो आपके पास लिमिट एक्स टेंस टू सी एफ ऑफ एक्स है वो एफ ऑफ सी के बराबर हो। सो ये हमारे पास जो है ना वो है। और डिसकंटिन्यूअस फंक्शन क्या होगा, कोई भी अगर इन तीनों में से कोई भी एक पोस्टुलेट या पॉइंट अगर मिस हो, इफ वन और मोर ऑफ थ्री दीज कंडीशन फेल टू होल्ड एट सी, द फंक्शन इज सेड टू बी डिसकंटिन्यूअस एट सी। ठीक है, एंड जब हम एक्सरसाइज करेंगे 1.4 में तो और आपको क्लियर होगा। ओके, नाउ एक्सरसाइज 1.4, question number 1, f of x is equal to 2x square plus x minus 5 and c is 1. ठीक है, so first of all function is given and the value of c is given as well. f of x is equal to 2x square plus x minus 5, this is given. Okay, for left hand limit at x is equal to c is equal to 1, we have to approach 1. How? Because 1 square is 1, 1 to the 2, 2 plus 1 3, 3 minus 5 minus 3 minus 5 minus 2, like this. Okay, but we have to approach 1 because this is the thing that is written. The value of x less than 1 and left hand limit x is equal to 1 means that the limit is x tends to 1 negative of f of x, or limit x tends to 1 negative, so the function should be continuous. So limit x tends to 1 negative, f of x, limit x tends to 1, both the thing, since f is continuous, so we drop negative sign to apply limit because both the thing are approaches to 1. So for right hand limit x is equal to c is equal to 1, we have to approach 1 through the value of x greater than 1, and right hand limit at x is equal to 1. So x is equal to, I'm just applying that that is 1 because it is approaches to 1. Okay, so again the answer is minus 2, so this it should be equal to this, so function is negative, like this. Limit x tends to this. Okay, so function is minus 2 and both the limits are same, and we can proceed the further question for the continuity. For left hand limit, because c is equal to 5, so c is equal to f, left hand limit we apply the from the negative side. Okay, so minus 5, minus is outside from the bracket, minus x minus 5, so from the applying limit 5 minus 5 is 0. Okay, and right hand limit again positive from positive aspect, so 5 minus 5 is 0 and my positive is outside from the absolute, so 0 is here. Okay, so left hand limit is answer is 0, right hand limit answer is also 0. So if we apply limit f of x is equal to 5, so answer is also equal to 0. So this is the continuity presentation, and you can see the lectures, or you can search it down from the Google as well, that what is continuity. And if you have any question regarding these two questions of continuity, you can ask, and the remaining question of exercise 1.3 you can ask, and in further presentation we will solve more question of exercise 1.4. Thank you for your attention. Allah Hafiz.